and I'll probably eat and watch something with my wife. Um, we have also the Brave 3 if she wants to watch the Braves game. Then we'll watch it in there. But if she's not wanting to watch it, then I guess, watch it in here. So we are back.
When he got me to the closet, the thought crossed my mind that if I went in there, I was never going to walk back out of there.
It's Bangkok going up against the Colorado
When he saw
Rockies.
how severe I was, his jaw dropped, his eyes bugged out. I knew I was in bad shape.
He was talking to the dispatch, telling them that he was going to start shooting up the mall, that he's taking hostages, and the dispatch said, where are you? So followed the screams.
I felt like I had to fight the entire time. I was going to fight until I was out of there, he was gone, or I was dead.
Righty to the plate. That to right. Jones in position. Hauls it in, and there's one away. So digging in, Termarr Johnson.
My husband and I lived in a house with our 4 children.
Swinging.
So we'd just get up and get the kids ready and fed and everybody out the door, and then I would be home alone with my youngest son, who was 3 years old at the time. We finished eating our breakfast, and we cleared the dishes from the sink, and I turned on the TV for him so he could watch cartoons, and I told him that I was going to take a shower, and that the door was going to be open for him if he needed to come get me.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
When I was done, I opened the shower door and I heard a noise, and that kind of got my attention, and it sounded like change rattling. And when I glanced up, then as I was grabbing my towel, at the same time I saw a reflection in the mirror across from the shower. I also had the distinct smell of cigarette smoke.
Come on.
And nobody in our house smokes. And I knew that what I saw in the mirror was not my husband, because it was not the outfit that he wore that day.
Breaking ball in there for a strike.
The thought went through my mind, this can't be real. And I just started praying that I could get out of there alive. I started thinking about my son. I didn't know if he was okay, and I thought to just keep drying myself off and act like he wasn't there, and maybe he was just trying to steal something and he would just go away. So I actually walked over to the bathroom door and I tried to push it closed, and he wouldn't let me push it closed. He just kept it propped up on maybe about an inch or so, and he just kept watching through the corner. And I just kept my body propped against it, and I did tell him, I said, take whatever you want and leave. Just go away. Just go.
Model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video, because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives.
I wanted something on because I thought if he was there and he was going to rate me, I wanted to make it as difficult as I possibly could. And once I got the swimsuit on, I actually decided to go ahead and try the jeans, so I did manage to get the jeans on too while I was standing against the door.
Breaking ball inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And misses inside.
Just saying, get me out of here.
In the air, left field.
Don't let him hurt me, don't let him kill me, don't let him hurt my son. Just make him go away.
Good battle here.
Finally, I didn't know what to do, so I decided I'd just scream for help and hope and pray that the neighbors were out in their backyard and would hear something. And so I just yelled at the top of my lungs. And at that point, he pushed the door open and he came at me with a knife. and a 6 to 8 inch steak knife in his left hand.
Here at Coors Field, and here is David Justice. Bounding ball here, rolls foul.
Well, the cemetery is an old slave yard, Civil War cemetery, and it has not been taken care of
start with a
for the last several years.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Let that pitch get pretty
I'm
deep
cleaning it up
on him.
myself.
So I think he was
The
looking
cemetery's
to go
about
the
300
other way.
yards away from the
Off speed
house,
and inside,
but you
though,
can't
so
see it from the
good
house.
judgment to
It's
shoot it back up the
in the woods.
I'm listening to something on YouTube.
That's the stolen
Could do some
base.
damage to the headstones. So I knew they had to come down. I was already in my vehicle,
This one driven.
and I realized I didn't have my knife in my pocket. And being in the woods just about my whole life, you just never go in the woods without a knife.
And now they're
And
out
I
front.
came
It's
back into the
2-0.
home
New
to
pitcher in
get
the
my
game for the
knife.
Rockies, Jake.
The tree was about 18 inches around. It was a good size oak tree.
I enjoy listening to stuff while I play the game.
70 feet high.
Here's Nolan Arenado. And a foul ball. Hard hit left side. And they get
The tree that I
Arenado for
was
the out.
removing,
Evan Carter.
the
will hit
main
next.
guideline was tied to that tree about 30 feet in the air.
Yeah, Billy, I can
ran the rope
imagine.
through,
And first
wired the
off,
tree,
is fouled off.
anchored it to my
Carter,
truck.
28
I
years
then got in my
old, and he
truck
was a
and
fifth
pulled
round
as
pick
much tension
back
as
in
I could
2018.
on that rope to redirect the fall of that tree. I used the secondary rope. I attached it to the main guideline, ran that to the wire of the tree, wrapped it about 4 times, and hooked it on itself. The secondary rope
In the
was
air,
mainly
left
just to
side.
hold the tension.
Blackman should have this
on the
one.
guideline.
And
The
there's
hardest
2
part
down.
was the rigging of these ropes.
And now it's
After that
Salvador
was set,
Perez to the plate.
everything was right. I cut the tree down. It fell perfectly, no problem. The job was over and done with.
0-1.
That's when I walked over to disconnect my ropes.
If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Here's the strike, 95 of that one. And the 0-2. Slider misses
The
outside.
secondary rope that had been wrapped around one side of the wire of the tree. As I had disconnected it
Not even
and
close
turned
there.
to walk away,
0-2.
not realizing there was still a lot of tension on the main guideline.
Just
It started to
misses
whip
without.
around the tree, but I was already turning, never saw it. And the last loop,
That's a good at bat
it
right
came
there. He
way
was
out
down
from the
early
tree,
in that plate appearance.
shattered,
Against the
hit me
Warriors. Now on the bump,
in the wrist,
Justin
shattering my
Roberts.
watch,
Just trying to
leaving
keep
a
this one
large
close
bruise
here.
on my
This is
chest,
where a bullpen
and then
can
implanting
give players
itself
a chance
in
to
my
fight
neck.
back in.
Damn.
At that time, it yanked me right up against the tree.
Behind the dish.
This is when I realized I was in serious trouble.
Yeah.
I started pulling on the rope. I couldn't move it.
Next offering is in
I
for a
heard
strike.
gurgling. I was starting to run short on air. And I was becoming desperate.
And there's a ball.
The first thing that crossed my mind was who was going to take care of Sharon, my wife, that had been very ill
Reliever.
for the last several years. I didn't know what was happening. None of this made sense. It was a beautiful day. Everything was going so well. And now I am here fighting for my life.
Checks his swing. Appeal down to third. No swing.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner in the scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
That was a Sunday. Sundays are usually fairly busy. A lot of families, a lot of kids.
That one way
Santa was
inside.
in the mall, so they were doing photographs with Santa. About 11:30 or noon, there were
Foul ball. He
probably
was late.
25 to 30 people shopping in my store. I was up on a ladder in our front window, hanging Christmas balls from the ceiling.
That one finds the
Joe
zone.
was at the
And
register
count
doing
1-2.
transactions.
Ringing up customers at the cash register on that Sunday. I heard what sounded like to be fireworks that was down in the hallway.
You slow bastard.
And that ends the inning.
And they got louder, they got clearer.
and I looked in that direction. I couldn't see anything because it just kind of was an unreal situation. Customer started to run, and at that point I just kind of froze up on the ladder.
It took a couple seconds to process that it was two different guns. From my experience in Iraq, I recognized automatic gunfire.
I stood there just looking until I think I finally heard Joe say, "Cat, get down." I got down off the ladder and behind the counter with him.
There was a lot of yelling and running. Everybody was running out the back of our store. As they ran out the back of our store to the outside, the gunman came into our store and was shooting up the walls, the ceilings, shooting up the cash registers.
The gunman, he was, I'd say, early 20s. He was dressed very well. It actually looked like he'd just come from Sunday church. He had black slacks on, a dress shirt, a tie, and areas holding 2 rifles, ammo.
I was thinking, I can't believe I just got back from Iraq and now experiencing this all over again. It was a little difficult not having my own weapon to fight back with, so I felt very helpless.
He's usually in right today, starting in left. Next offering is down low. And that's ball 1.
Boog, if I was to break it down and make it simple, I would say
a swing and a miss.
The shooter says, "Get up and move to the back of the store." At that point, I'm thinking, well, I think we're going to be held hostage. And so he moves us to the back of the store, where he then gives us orders and tells us, "I want you to barricade everything."
Yeah, I'm gonna actually I'm gonna listen to it later on while I play.
Back here. I was scared, more scared than I was in the year in Iraq.
let's see if he's willing to use
Mainly because he's following us around.
I wish we had a way to. I wish y'all put it on YouTube too.
It's pleasing that you shoot more people. When you hear he shot people out in the hallway, I could see him laying out in the hallway. I was just staring at John, at the customer that was laying down next to me. He was looking right at me.
Basic.
He had these wide eyes, his scared, wide eyes.
Am I gonna get 3 out of this one? Try.
He told me that if I wasn't back in 30 seconds, that he would shoot Joe and John in the back of the head.
He actually put his foot on my back, put the gun to the back of my head, and said, "I will kill you. I'm not afraid. I've already shot people."
Hell yeah. Tag me in it. Tag my, put my link down there at the bottom. Tell him if he does put ours on YouTube.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Next pitch misses inside, and the count is 2-0.
Curveball kind of backed up
Put my
on
hand
there.
up to
I think
block
it
the
just
knife,
slid out of the hand a
and
little
I
bit too
actually
soon.
grabbed hold of the blade just to try and prevent it from going
This is
into
one
my
of those
neck.
situations where the pitcher may not really want to deal with the guy
I told
in
him,
the
I said,
box,
"You
and
will
gotta
not
be
kill
aware
me."
of that. Take your walk. I could do it.
And he
Good
managed to get
pitch.
a hold of both of my wrists at the same time, and with both wrists, he pulled me into the master bedroom closet, and I just kept.
That's right. Hey, have fun with that,
Trying to
dude.
get away, trying to think through the whole
Depends
scenario.
on what tonight looks like. I might pop up. A good chance I probably
really
won't.
wanted to get out of
Have fun
there,
out there.
I didn't want to go without my son. But when he got me to the closet, the thought crossed my mind that if I went in there, I was never going to walk back out of there alive.
That's 2 consecutive
And
extra
I
base
managed
hits
to
for this
get
team.
one
Anytime
hand
you
out of
rip a
his
line
grasp,
drive the other way, you
and I
feel
braced
really
against the
good
closet
about
door,
what you did at the plate.
and
You
he
trusted your
kept
hands,
pulling
you
me,
let
trying
the
to
ball
get me
travel, and
in, but I was standing so that his
3 o'clock game with the Braves is a huge
shoulder was to
matchup.
me, and so I just sunk my teeth into his shoulder right there. He still had the knife in his hand, and he pinned me down at knife point, and he stuck one knee on my chest and held me with one hand.
Oh, okay. And it's Central. Is it Central that's
On
playing?
a shelf so that he had both hands free, and at that point, he started to take my pants off, and I just
Is it
kept
varsity
kicking
team or
and
JV?
screaming,
Rolled softly, but that
begging
goes
him
foul.
not to kill me. Finally, I just thought, okay, maybe if I cooperate, he'll just do it, get it over with, and leave. And so I said, fine, do whatever you want.
Is
to
it
do,
varsity?
Don't kill me. And so
Yes.
I just
Okay, so you
relaxed
could
at
see
that
some
point,
possible future
and
stars
he
out there.
he had already managed to get my pants and bathing suit bottoms off. And I heard him unzip his pants, and then at that point I thought, there's no way I want to go through this.
The pitch.
He then choked me, and he grabbed hold of my throat, and he was trying to strangle me, and I was just like, God, please just get me out of here. Please let me be here for my kids. If I die, my son's going to be the
There's some
one
dark
here.
stuff I'm listening to here.
I felt like I had to fight the entire time. I was going to fight until I was out of there, he was gone, or I was dead.
He swings and fouls one off. That one drilled left field.
After the rope, the hook went into my neck and pulled me up against a tree. I was pinned. I was starting to run short on there. I was getting frustrated and scared at the same time. After tugging on the rope itself and not being able to move, I called 3 times for anybody. Hopefully somebody would hear me.
It had been about 45 minutes or so after he had gone into the woods. I'm sitting on the couch, and my dog Dusty was outside, and she let out a weird type of howl. Now, she howls at ambulances.
I wonder why.
Like a wolf, but this was
I wonder why the audio is
heard
behind.
before, and
I'm gonna pause this and see if that changes anything.
And a good eye there.
2 balls, no strikes.
And a swing and a miss.
Well, I guess it'd help I actually hit the ball.
It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
And he grounds one to the right.
Well, I wonder why it's ahead.
Gathers and throws to first. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Here's Chris Bryant now. Fought off foul.
Boy, Chris Bryant's career went straight downhill when he joined Colorado. Goodness gracious. Usually Colorado adds to people's numbers. And right after saying that, he hits a home run for me, so I guess I deserve that.
And forget it. And now it's Elias Diaz. Gets him to chase after that one.
0-1's the count.
Ground ball to the
Well,
middle.
Archie,
Base hit.
try to let you finish the game.
Just kept it simple.
So they turn things over to one of their young arms, Jose Leclerc.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
That's to third. Off balance feed. There's one. Over to Thomas. 2. Next to hit for the Rockies, Brenton Doyle.
Well, the reliever comes in, takes care of that inherited runner, gets that ground ball double play, and now he can work on one more guy to get back in the dugout.
They're down to their final strike. Leclerc is just 1 strike away.
I'll holler at you.
Swing and
All right, I'm
miss,
going to open
and
some
he got it.
packs.
And
See what
that'll
we
do
can
it.
get.
6-1
Finish
is your
this and
final here
open
today.
packs.
For Chris Singleton.
Oh, my back hurts. Look at that, level 4. Ball game. Let's see what we can get in our packs. No, I'm not buying them. 43. Maybe we'll get 1 diamond. I'm rooting for 2. Out of 42, I should get 2. Oh, there's a gold. And he's fixing to be silver. Ah, breakout, Jonathan Scoop. Back in 2017, he was actually doing really good. He fell off hard. What she said. Silver. Ryan McCann. At one time would have been a gold. Wilmer Flores. He cried on the field when he was playing for the Mets. He'd been informed that he'd been traded. Then they pulled it back. I believe it was Wilmer Flores. Oh yeah, I did 250. You want me to send you the one I'm doing today? If you're doing Prize Picks, they have a free one in the under promotion. If you so I'll shoot it to you right quick. I'll shoot you both of mine. That's what I'm gonna do. Prize Picks. Can I share it after? Yes, I can. These are the ones I'm doing today. This is my free one. Let me find you. There's Billy. There's the one I used on my free one. And here's another one that I felt pretty good about. You're more than welcome to tag along. Come on, Diamond. He's gonna be a gold soon. He's almost a diamond. Oh, Chris Sale. Ranger. Okay, here we go. Got us a diamond. What's it gonna be? Okay, it's a pitcher, looks like. Ah, it's a waste of a fucking diamond. Happy about that one, I'll tell you that. Come on. feel like I should have one more diamond coming here. No, Ozuna dropping. Must have heard our podcast last night. Seven more guys. Got a diamond bat. Okay, who's it gonna be? Another pitcher? Card I've already got. Damn it. I want to sell it. I had a horrible pull there. Pack luck. Josh Lau. Xander. Damn, he's up to 91. Brew Crew. Alright, so I'm going to be picking two from here. Wait, I'm done with the West? What the fuck? I'm going with the pitcher. I need to add him to the rotation. You know, take his spot. So let's go back and see. Oh, my back hurts so bad. I don't know what happened. So I completed the AL West, so I can take those players off my team. Okay. Let's go do that. Ricky. Let's put. Okay, we'll do you just because you're on fire right now. don't want to do Freddie Freeman because I don't like him. I don't need none of these other guys. I do need them. Fuck. You know, let me see who's my secondary. Don't need. Yeah, we'll do Cody. So he's just going to force his way onto the team regardless, ain't he? Do what now? Did my free one what? You're saying what? You're asking me about my free one or what's going on? I'm confused. Ah, you did my free one. Got you. Hey, that's a good one, right? You did my free one. I got you. Did you use it as your free one as well? I feel like the other one looks kind of good too. Nah, we're going to get two against him. We're going to get two against him. You said it yourself yesterday. This is the best team the Braves have had on the field in almost a decade. The only way The only way we lose is if he holds us under 2 runs. Okay. What is he? Houston? I don't need him, though. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. About to go eat and get ready for the Braves. Until next time. Same bat channel, same bat time.